All right, we're back. Toxic fallout is finally over. Hunting. How much meat do we have? 2,000. Okay. Not too bad. Not the crop I was hoping for, to be honest, but yeah. 8th of August. 15 days each, so let's say there's 9 days left of summer before fall starts. Potatoes take how long to grow? 8 days? 5.8, okay. Yeah, so realistically we can get another spud crop in. And coffee, tea, yep, all that stuff. Limestone meteorite. What I really need is just for the bad shit just to stop happening, just for a few minutes. Lord. Excuse me. Where are we with these embrasures? There's literally that one section there. These here on the western wall, and then this one piece here in the southeast. Apparel. What I'm concerned about is my ideologians. Freya is persisting with her post-faith. 0.7 due to mood. Actually need her mood to be worse. Anyway, whenever there is conversion ritual available, like here, 1.1 days, and whenever Van Eck is off cooldown here, have him convert. One thing I wonder about is the clothing that affects social impact. Is that going to affect the amount of certainty that he uses? Is that something to think about? I could just make him wear a fancy hat. I'll get those spuds down. "26 days of understandable, incredible mission." Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Damn, and he's a teetotaler. I can't even give him drugs. Okay, so Vimiran is crafting, but it needs to be tailoring. So then, who do we set to crafting? It'll be Raging Fury. Mael has to keep knocking out the research. He's our main grower as well. Considering I need to replant all these crops real quick, let's just hammer everybody onto growing the next day or two. Many hands making light work and all that. Wait, with the exception of our constructor, our builder. Freya. Freya needs to keep building castle embrasures. All people sowing the fields. That's plenty. Now during this winter, I'm hoping I can get them get the soil tilled as well. Farm fields. Days for that again. I think once all the crops are sown, I might actually have my handler try to grab that other mega sloth. Then again, is that the right idea? We don't have any hay. I need to get a crop of hay down. I think that field of hay should feed our one mega sloth this coming winter. Not at all confident about, you know, even if we get a second mega sloth, I don't know I can feed it. I don't want to be dependent on having to make kibble to feed it with. Okay, 2 subjects from an enemy jail. I want you to guard them at stobbing him until we can send a shuttle to collect them in 15 days. They won't do any work. This gets us 25 goodwill with Residaria, which is already just neutral. I don't think that's worth it. Some gold, not worth it. What I want is a Silink Neuroformer. If we can't get down the royalty tree. Also, Danny, are you becoming... Yes, you look at the sky high expectations. Friend died, colonist died. Awful barrack. I can fix that fairly easily by putting him in one of these bedrooms. Van Eck is still happy though. Are we looking for blocks though? Got 1,000 limestone, so that's good. I think, yeah, let's complete the embrasures, get these 2 rooms here paved. But what's the impressiveness in here? 59. If I put down limestone tiles, like here, in this whole block here, that means I can move my leader, my spiritual leader and my actual leader into these fancy rooms. All right. Job Freya, let's start closing the doors now. I mean, obviously it slows us down a lot. But if we just keep the northern door open, I'm pretty sure that if there's a raid, they will try to come into the north. What's Freya going to get up to once she's finished building? Deconstructing sandbags. Okay, do that. And she's going to help sewing. Okay, that's fine. We have 7 days left of summer. Oh, thank goodness. God, we needed this medicine. Only 8 though. What's the growing time on tea? 9.5, that's going to be close. Coffee? 12 days, that's going to be too slow. Cotton, 8 days, we can do cotton. What about smoke leaf or sarcoid? 7.5. 9 days. Strawberries are nice and quick, 4.6. Well, we'll go for more tea then, I think. The tea is going to be quite close, but we may be able to get it done. What about tobacco? Make some smokes. 8.5 days. 9.5 days. Right, Vanek. Where's Freya? She's sleeping. Okay, 80-odd%. Conversion ritual, 3 days. Bloody gutworms. So I've got these hops, but I got nowhere to do the brewing. Suppose we can use the throne room in the meantime. I can't fix my brewery until I've put foundation material down here. And I need loads of steel to put down foundation material, and I haven't really got the steel production going yet. Need steel. Well, we will be getting some steel out of these. Iron, steel, breastplate. Suppose what I could do is I could put all armor here, even the tainted armor, clean and tainted. They're all armor only. No armor is allowed here. No armor is allowed there. Shields. Okay, so that will mean all shields and all armor, tainted or not, will go to this pallet here. Recycling. There don't seem to be any orders to recycle just yet. Let's see what kind of armor we have. I wonder if I can put together a set of armor that some of the frontline melee type lads can use. Danny and Fury. Then, like, if we see enemies are coming, but they're going to prepare a little bit first, they'll have time to put on their armor. Even if it's tainted armor, better than nothing. Is Easy getting fed? He is. Wants to eat human meat, huh? Well, in the wrong colony, my friend. Okay, so let's see. Gambeson's leather armor, thick leather helmets. This iron light weight armor. 43.25. 47.15. So the leather armor is actually better. And I can just make these guys wear the armor. It'll mean taking off the aprons, though. So they lose that 10% labor and work speed. Not convinced that's worth it. Takes forever to sow these fields, huh? Yes. Now that's Danny's recreation. We'll see sweaty, it's 46 degrees. Let's take everybody's pelt coats off. Don't wear pelt coats. But they wear instead. Dust is the obvious one. Tribal poncho. Relation from heat 10. Let's push back over to tribal ponchos now. Yeah, that'll do. 51. Okay, already that's better. You're starving now because of these bloody gutworms. What's that? It's quite pleasing watching the colonists get the crops in. Especially when there's so many of them doing it. These all done? These are all done. Hay grass planted. think that's enough. Going for more is probably a touch greedy. The other option is we could start digging moats. But I think instead, I just want to get some floors down here. Floors. Stone tile, floors. Wooden beds. I've got enough space allocated here so that these can be changed to double beds. There's the bedside table there. That goes there. End table goes there. Dresser goes end of it. Hey. Get the 2 fancy bedrooms going. Easy has heat stroke. Refold real quick, lads. What I need is this bloody heat wave to finish. Perhaps a second cooler. Ibex dough, that's totally fine. Let's see, Danny, Raging Fury, and Vermeeren. Come on, kill it. You see that good stopping power there on the crossbow? Let's slow down the Ibex dough. Oh, it's changing targets. Juke. Gah. The sound that animals make when they die is funny. Okay, I think it's cooling down in here. 25 and 25 in there. 36 in the workshop. So furniture I'm going to be constructing out of lumber primarily, but we could also use bone. They're not crazy about bone as a construction material though. God, there's a lot of vomiting going on in this colony. Colony of vomit. I think I'm going to wait until I finish putting the floors in. Then the impressiveness I think is going to be higher. A better chance of that speech actually doing something. How about quick ethical party? Nice. Hit. Unforgettable ethical party. Nice. Discovered the location of an ancient complex. Well, we don't really have the ability to go investigate that right now. Colony is still very much in survival mode. Oh, we're very much in vomiting mode still. So, Danny and Van Eck. Thrumbo hunt we can't do. Just gutworms. Just vomiting on the crops. A happy farmer. Oh, it's good. Being a farmer is. We need some bloody Pepto-Bismol in this colony. Gaviscon, as it's called here in South Africa. Heatwave over, thank goodness. I wonder if it's worth searching for herbal medicine out in the wild. But I just find heal roots first of all. I don't think I've spotted any. Ha! Wild heal root. 5 of them. Doesn't seem like a whole much. Doesn't seem like much, yeah. So Raging Fury can go back to his cleaning prioritization now. In fact, everyone else can chill with the growing. Get the max temperature 53, 48, 52, 51, 51, 51. Excellent. I want to see Vermeeren finishing these leather armors. Then he can do the pants and the gambeson. Which cloth do we have? Not enough. Armor wise, steel plate, shoulder plates are good. Chest plates are good. Plate helmet 36 and 18 compared to 53. Wow, so way better. It's amazing how good the travel wear is. Look, armor sharp 11%. Leather travel wear 17. Okay, so not so good then. 32% on the gambeson. 6%. Ancient leather. What? Oh, ancient. Okay. Sharp. That doesn't look right. Look at that. 6.5%. Is that one so bad? Weird. Regardless, we'll finish making them. And the pants we're doing out of just wool. So we can do 5 pairs of pants like that. I can make 9 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, that's good. 9 pairs of cloth pants. 8 pairs of leather gambeson. So, Megasloth wool, how much hide? Not a whole lot. I mean, Vermeeren could bust out a few sculptures. increase impressiveness, but need him on armor duty. Look, tell me about these shields. What do they give? Extra armor. Leather strap, metal handle, handed maneuvering during combat. As much as I like the extra armor that shields give you, especially considering I have my inner keep and braziers completed, I want everybody just with a, like this setup, range weapon and melee weapon, or range weapon and tool. Wait a second, I'm not going to use the conversion. I want to... Here we go. Let's try this. 53. Well, once the room impressiveness is increased, I suppose we can try it. Raging Fury, no! Everything's made of wood. Damn it, these gutworms. I think there might be an apothecary solution that can ward off gutworms. Like, I think there's a tonic or a tea that I can have my colonists drink every few days to ward off gutworms. Turmeric, mild pain relief, quinine tea, malaria, mild antibiotic, nettle tea, asthma and the flu, kale tea, ward off food poisoning and the flu. Pretty damn important. That lasts about a day. Henbane, increase aggressiveness, sing, great mood, ginger tea, stomach upsets prevent gutworms. About a day. So to do that, then I would need 1 ginger tea per colonist per day, which is kind of huge. Malaria and some hot conditions. Malaria and gutworms last 4 days, but that would take the research quite a bit. I was tempted to get into the apothecary pretty cool pretty quickly, because the ointments are huge. Like yarrow cream prevents infections, scar cream removes scars, lavender soap boosts your social impact, lavender balm is your psychic and social impact. Aloe cream heals burn wounds. Washing tub lets you wash tainted clothes. Offsets food poisoning. Brings people out of comas, I think. Lime water. Soaps. Treated herbal medicine is basically improved herbal medicine. Thing is that if I was going to do apothecary, I would need like all these fields to go on my herbs and stuff. Like these fields are going to keep us fed, drugged. This is just to keep our animals, I suppose. So is the impressiveness going up as I complete floor tiles? Okay, good. Yes, it is. We'll see once all the floor tiles are completed whether or not I actually need to put some statues in there. Got loads of wood. I could move everybody now into their own barracks. Something limestone. More limestone chunks coming as well. How much limestone would we need to do the entire barracks? I think like 1,400. About 1,000. Okay. Doable. There's the armor coming along very slowly. This needs steel. I need people to start smelting. That is under the crafting tree. Metal from slag, smelt weapon, refined steel. Okay, Raging Fury is cleaning. That's fair enough. Danny, focusing on talking to... He's going to focus on crafting. If I had a bunch of water to fish out of like a moat around my keep, I'd honestly just have people fishing like permanently. Can you just focus on crafting? Where's Dan? Give Vermeeren a work drive. Raging Fury is going to freak out. I don't see what I can do to stop that. I think I was going to make Freya a Stobbie for construction, and the not that good. It means we miss out on the mining, but with Rosa, I think it's fine. Convert Freya first. Also with guests, I wonder if I should try to woo these guests, Danny, and to try to entertain them and create friendships, and maybe we can ask someone to join us. I mean, rated area is at plus 14. But I think it'll give us about a 50% hit relations, a 40. What can we sell to these colonists? Ambercrystal, the guests, I mean. Painted armor. Oh boy. In nachos is Vermeeren's grandfather. These all look like melee weapons though, except for heavy crossbow and the light crossbow. I think let's everybody switch the tribal ponchos back to the pelt coats because the pelt coats have better armor. Right, and looks like all the doors are closed except for the northern one. So they should run along the wall here and then get shot at the whole time. And if all of us focus down those two guys that have heavy crossbows, God, I still need to break these down. Curses. Could also replace these with granite. But I think after this raid, forget the bloody floors in this barracks. Let's get the moat getting dug. We can build the moats and we can do the what are they again? Structure, drawbridges. Once the moats are dug and the drawbridges are there, then we're almost completely safe. They can only shoot at us. At that point, then we don't have to worry about melee fighters trying to kill us. Okay, assault is beginning, but before I forget, we can actually make tea and coffee now. Until we have, let's say, 40. And Van Eck, the cook, should do it. Get him, lads. Oh, love it. Everybody, attack that nerd. Oh, ow. Danny got hit. Okay, that's the one range weapon down. Let's go cover the entrance. Quickly, lads. And this is great. We're shooting as we're running. Oh, you're gonna attack my bloody pallets. Cool, they're fleeing. Are you kidding me? You seriously setting fire to my bloody crops? How many survivors do we have? Just the one survivor. Danny, get you to bed. Van Eck. How long has this lad got? 7 hours. Go ahead and capture him. Home area. Good. Well done. Good defense. And we got another heavy crossbow. Excellent. Any of these other enemies drop as they were running away? Look at Inochos. No immediate danger. Oh yeah, hang on. And all these fields mustn't be replanted. Tending to the prisoner. Fine. Let's set him to working and converting. Good. I want him on the same schedule as Danny. Who is going to have cleaning, wardening, jailing as one, and then if he can't do that, he can craft. I don't think I'm going to have the same issues now I had last time. My bleeding colonists dying. Come on, dude. What's the impressiveness? 97. I want to get up to 120. I'll quickly throw down an art bench. And create a few sculptures. That will take the impressiveness up to 120, which is what I want for maximum effective conversion attempts. Good, we're up to 4 out of 8 leather armor. Leather armor, poor. Oof. Mega Sloth wool, 260. Exceptionally warm. I don't particularly need it. It's the heat installation that I... Anyways, the pants, I think at this point, don't make them out of cloth. Mega Sloth wool. Raging Fury. How much steel? Here a second ago. No, it's already been put into these things here, so I need another 36 to make a mending workbench completed. Let's say make small sculpture ×2 out of limestone or granite. That should be pretty quick. Unfortunately, Raging Fury is just going to keep freaking out for the foreseeable future. Danny died, his friend Cheney died 8.9 days. Sick. Not going to go away anytime soon because gutworms last forever. He wants an impressive bedroom. Well, can't have one. Decent bedroom, so that's nice. Okay, Saxo, no longer incapable of walking. Let's hope he can start helping with the work soon. Fully confident in his beliefs. I suppose it's fair enough, but we'll get him worn down. Come on, lads, have a good party. Enjoy yourselves. And it is still summer, can be quite hot. Health coat's off. Poncho's on. Alright, quite comfortable. Attended party for 10 days, nice. Oh, he's a pessimist? Oh, that sucks. Great miner though, a decent doctor. Delta 91. Oof. Hardly going down at all. There's some steel here on these colonists. Freya, what are you up to? Hauling. I think I'm happy with that. Oh, and finally we've got cups of tea being produced. And here's why they're so good. See someone injured, to go operations, add bull, administer tea. And then you'll see they get a buff. It says drank tea, which increases immunity gain speed factor. And that immunity gain speed factor can be the difference between life and death for a sick colonist. What? Where's the drank tea buff? Oh, there we go. Fancy the cuppa. Really brightens the day. Oh, there it is. Immunity gain speed factor 15. Immunity by 50%. Rest fall rate for 5 hours. And then once we start having large quantities of coffee produced as well, I can start having a 1 drink per day policy. Timberwolves are bloody great. I'm going to try to tame them. Cougars are also advanced. So cougars can also be trained to haul, right? I'd be so happy if it's Timberwolves or Cougars, because then I can start freezing the corpses and they can eat those. Good and an excellent granite small sculpture. Get them in, boys. Get them in. Where should we get them in? Use. I think that's the thing that's going to get the impressiveness above 120. Okay, convert. Raya. Just going so slowly. Conversion, that is. Masterwork, wooden greatbow. Ooh. Wooden greatbow of master, 21 damage, 1.5, 19. Let's see. Long 70. Look at the accuracy, that's awesome. Warm-up's quite long though. 13. I think I'm going to try and give it to my hunter, which is Rosa. But she's asleep. Rosa, wake up. What? I say haul it. No, I said equip it. Can it not be equipped as a sidearm? So that means I can't equip bone shovel and a great bow. Well, that's disappointing. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh no, there it worked. Okay, weird. Right, okay. Range. Crossbow, crossbow, great bow. Another big crossbow. And then Freya, if I remember correctly, there was another heavy crossbow that we picked up. Excellent. This means now everybody is using heavy crossbows or great bows. With the exception of Danny and Raging Fury, who are still on the recurve bows. Bloody gutworms. Let's keep an eye on Rosa. What is she up to? Hunting. She should be hunting with the great bow. Take a look. Who's the handler? Danny. Well, I wouldn't want Danny to be out in the field trying to tame animals when he could be dealing with a prisoner. Also, animals. I can't give it to Danny. It needs a master, but our ideology allows us to disapprove bonding with an animal. So I suppose they're just going to be hauling haul bots then. 8%, is that all? Well, keep trying. Certainty 91. His certainty is not going down at all. Raya. You're wearing her down. Not really. Ugh. Still 112. It's very impressive, but conversion. In 3 days, we'll try the conversion ritual. I think the conversion ritual, I think, is much more powerful than just the straight conversion. I think once all this is done, I'm just going to switch everybody onto wearing that armor. Freya, what are you up to? Falling for the most part, looks like. There's a whole lot of steel slag here waiting to get claimed. But I think it's time for Freya to move on to digging the trenches. Oh, stop! Stop, stop, stop. Now you can burn them. Almost wasted a bunch of painted stuff. Okay, we can almost start recycling. Okay, Freya. Terraform, dig up water. This is the process. You give the order to dig up water, turns it into a marsh tile. Then you dig the marsh into shallow water, turn it into shallow water. Then you dig the shallow water into deep water, and then finally you have an effective moat. So, as is only fair, it's an enormous amount of work. But I mean, it should be. Who else is focusing on growing? Is that MAL? Instead of growing, maybe focus on constructing. It takes a long time, but for them. MAL is going to keep researching. Rosa is going to hunt. Freya has to do it herself, unfortunately. That's how much work? 84 work times 200. That's a lot of work. That's just to get the first layer down. And I think it's even more work to get from mud up to shallow water. Another 84. I assume it's 84 for all three then. So if it's 84 times 200 times 3. A lot. And that's just for this section. And I still want to do around the entire base. That'll take a while. Just trying to get enough steel so that I can mend items. Now hopefully once Sexo is up on his feet, he'll be able to start doing this refining. I hope he does. Damn it, Freya. Okay, so mend forever, clear all, anything that is clean and is between any hit points, I suppose, of any quality. So we are wearing the helmets and armor. We're wearing boots. Wearing tribal wear and ponchos. We're also wearing aprons. Belt coats. About it for now. So with having set everybody to only wear clothing between 51 and 100, if any of the clothing drops below 51, they'll take it off. Then the repairing job should take over. Oh, gutworms. Gutworms and muscle parasites must be two of the most irritating conditions to have to put up with. You know what? Not worth it. Run, Rosa. What's your problem? Another greedy person. No. That's recycling done. What next? Plate armor. I don't have the steel for that. Devil strand. Not close to that. Not making these crossbows. See what they do for us. So with the mods I'm running, you've got some conflicting crossbows here. Like there's that heavy crossbow. I haven't actually used these ones. Check them out. Okay, where's cycle apparel? Do that right at the end. But allow all that is tainted except for armor. All the tainted non-armor we can start breaking down. But I'm hoping that with the order that I've put it in there, he will first try to construct things before doing that. Job Danny, carrying some items, good lad. Now, where are these mega stealth bull pants? Decent armor, actually. Heat insulation, or cold insulation. Pretty damn good. It's gonna take Freya so fucking long to do that. How long till Easy joins us? 17 more days. What do I need here urgently? Cocoa could be quite good. It's something to eat. It helps with morale as well. We can't grow it this year, but we can take advantage of that next year. So don't keep tea here, but do keep coffee here. Danny. Just looking at how long this is going to take Freya to dig all of this, I wonder if it isn't worth forgetting that for the moment and just putting down the floors, getting the impressiveness bonus instead. Or do the foundation material, but for that I need steel. I probably need like 500 steel to do all the foundation material. This room here. The fact that this is mud here has really complicated things. I'll just put paved tile down. Damn, so how much am I gonna need? Call it 700 foundation material. That's like 700 steel. And then platforms. Oh, word. I suppose in the beginning, at least, we won't do all of it. We'll just do, yeah, so I can build these walls properly, and then we'll just leave the floor as mud. So I need how much foundation material? One. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 22 times 15. I don't do numbers very well. 22 times 15 equals 330 plus 25 times, what was the number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 21 times 25. 21 times 25 equals, let's call it 800 foundation material altogether. I'll do that 8 times. 800. Each one I need, oh god, a lot of raw resources. Well, if I can use bone, then I should use bone. We have a lot of bone. The bone plus steel. Got 18 steel. It's going to be such a long time till I can fix this refrigerator. I think I am better off trying to find steel out in the world. I can send someone out scavenging, because usually when you go into these open maps on the world, you can find bits of like landing strips which has concrete down, and you tear up the concrete and that gives you steel. Or I could just set someone to refining full-time from Aaron. Ooh, gold ore. Slate. Enough. Before I forget, deconstruct all of this here. I don't want the enemies using that for cover. Now attack us. Alright, I think that's a decent little session. That's another hour of gameplay. We haven't gotten someone to join us, but we didn't lose anyone. Decent. We have a prisoner who we are working on trying to convert. No, it's really not working. I don't know what I'm going to do. Converting this guy seems too difficult. Like, look, we're only taking him certainly down to like 3% at a time. And he's quite happy. So basically, not working. Freya also is very slow getting her certainty down. Rosa and Freya are rivals. Good, they're on different. Who's the warden? Danny. Why's no one feeding him? Feed prisoners, feed sick people, feed patients, doctoring, panic. Is he on a restriction? He's on carnivore, there's no carnivore meals. Shit. Okay. Butcher. Quickly, he's starving. Whew. Well, of course he swallowed himself. He's paralyzed. Oh, man. Okay, take a little break there. When we come back, keep plugging away, I suppose. Right, the ship. One way or the other. I hope I can get it right, because I really want to show off what a full 20-odd colony, 20-odd person colony looks like when you have all the moats in and all that. Very cool. Cool. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.